18th birthday, I was having some sort of crisis. I now chalk it up to all the changes I was about to experience. I was graduating high school, going off to Paris for the summer as my graduation gift, and then in the fall I would be heading off to earn my bachelor's degree, before eventually heading off to law school. I was normally a very good, very law-abiding kid. But again, I was going through something at this particular time. I was also sick of hearing my friends call me Miss Suck-Up and Miss Do-Good all the time. So when this conversation took place, something in me snapped. "Hey Lila, we're going to the bridge tonight to have a few. You in?" Katie asked sarcastically. "Yeah, as if Miss Do-Good is going to break curfew and drink alcohol all in one night," Tim chimed in. "I'm in," I said. Everyone stopped, stared, and busted out laughing. "Nice, you almost had us there, Lila," Troy said, rolling his eyes. "I said, I'm in," I stated firmly, against my better judgment. "Yeah, okay, Lila. Last time you said that, you chickened out when we got to your house to pick you up," teased Jake. "But if you insist, we'll drive by at 9. If you aren't a chicken anymore, be out there waiting," he added. You guessed it, I was outside at 8:50, just in case they arrived early. "Wow, get in, Lila. Have you finally been corrupted?" said Katie excitedly. "Just shut up and drive," I said, grabbing an adult beverage that I had no business having. We pulled up a dirt road and got out to walk to the bridge. It was not a functioning bridge anymore, it was just a place local teenagers and paranormal enthusiasts came to hang out. This particular night, we had come with the intentions of hanging out, drinking adult beverages, and having a bonfire. But we got way more than we bargained for. "I think Lila should go with me to get firewood, since she's the newbie," Troy said. "Fine, let's go," I shrugged. Troy, and everyone else, looked shocked at the fact that I volunteered so easily. I walked side by side with him to gather wood, not knowing where I was going, because I had never dared come out here before. "Just don't try anything funny," I said, "or I'll poke you in the eye with a stick," I added, only half teasing. "Okay, noted," Troy said, smiling. We were a dozen feet into the woods, looking around for the easiest pieces of wood to grab, when we heard footsteps behind us. Troy turned around, saying, "Tim, you never help with firewood. It's about time." No one was there, so he stopped mid-sentence. "Real funny, Tim. You can come out, but nice try," he said. "You see, Lila, Tim thinks he's always got to try to scare me, but it never works." Then a branch or twig snapped somewhere close behind us. "Tim, knock it off. You're gonna scare Lila, and we just got her to join us for once," Troy exclaimed. But Tim didn't come forward. In fact, no one did. I, being the shy, timid person I was, started to worry, and Troy could see it in my eyes. He grabbed me around the shoulders and said, "Let's go, we have enough." When we got back to the group, Troy shouted, "Tim, that wasn't funny, trying to scare Lila and I like that." "Tim was here the whole time, with us," Katie said. "Yeah, chill out, I didn't go anywhere or scare anyone," Tim said, looking fake hurt about being accused. We all gathered as Tim started the fire, and Troy lugged the cooler out of the truck, handing us all drinks. There was a loud scream somewhere close by, but yet off in the distance. It was a blood-curdling scream that made us all stop and listen intently. It was one loud woman's scream, followed by two short ones and the word "help," followed by silence. "Are we going to stand around or are we going to help?" I asked, voice shaking. "Lila's right," Katie said. We can't just stand here. We have to try to help. There's 5 of us. If we stick together, we'll be safe, she added. Okay, no one splits away from the group, and everyone make sure you have your phone ready to call 911 when we find her. Whoever and wherever she is, said Troy. We took off in the direction of the screams, but it was now quiet, so we were just going from memory and hoping we were going the right direction. Suddenly, there was another scream, but this one sounded weaker, as if, I hate to say this, but as if the person being hurt was slowly fading away. We've got to hurry, she sounds miserable, I said, worried. We're getting closer, we should see something soon, Troy said, looking intently ahead. We walked a few yards before hearing rustling somewhere close by ahead of us. Okay, now Katie, Lila, stay behind us in case someone comes at us. Tim, Jake, and I'll take the front, said Troy, looking concerned. Just like that, there was another scream, and now we knew for sure. We were very close to whoever needed help. The screams sounded like they were coming from 2 feet ahead of us. Just a few more steps forward, and we saw movement in the trees. When Troy moved off to the left a bit, I saw a woman curled up on the ground, leaning against a tree. But she looked different somehow. Maybe it's just the moonlight, but doesn't she look gray or extra pale? I whispered to Katie. I noticed that too, but we'd be pale too if we were scared and injured in the woods, she replied. Ma'am, do you need help? Is someone else out here? We're here to help, Troy said. The woman started to stand up, but Troy added, No, don't stand up. We'll come to you and help you get out of here. Then, before any of us could say anything else, she was gone. She didn't stand up and take off. She disappeared while in that curled-up sitting position, just vanishing. None of us said a word. We all just started running and didn't stop until we got close to the car. And that's the story of my first experience sneaking out, and my first experience with the paranormal as well. I never returned to that bridge. I never snuck out again. And as far as I know, none of my friends did either. Well, I think we all learned something here tonight. Don't sneak out, kids. Thank you for sharing your story. I'm glad you did. If you have a paranormal story to share, email it to the address in the description below. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow.